My husband made it clear. He understands my feelings, but if I force him to choose, he will choose her. Woo! Oh, man. For him, I was the cause of the situation and should be the one to suffer because of it. Yeah. What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's feeling good. Hope everybody's doing well. Guys, we are back with the update. The update from yesterday's email I read to you guys. Before I get into it, I want to thank everybody for liking the videos, for leaving your comments, and hitting the hype button. I really, really appreciate you guys. But this is the update from the email I received. I told you guys, so the subject on this was update. I had a very short affair. My husband cheated in revenge. We forgave each other, but he is still effing his little tramp. And I explained to you guys how, so this email submitter told me, oh, I'll just read what she wrote. She said, well, guess the title is an acute summary of the situation, but you may not recognize my story. My original story was sent to the first channel just a couple of days before it was removed. Since I don't know if you had time to read it before the shutdown or if you still have access to your original work, I will paste my original post before the update. I edited a little bit to remove the subjections and comments that are no longer relevant. And like I said on part one, I never got an email from you. I'm not going to say your name, but yeah, I've never gotten an email from you unless you sent it from a different email. That is very possible. People have done that. But all the stories for this channel and for the other channel, they all came through this email, this same email. So I'm not sure if you sent it elsewhere or you sent it from a different name, a different email address. But anyway, guys, you guys heard the title. This woman in the original, her and her husband, they have several children that are grown. Yeah, they're all grown. All their children are grown. And this woman was working out with her husband. He switched to evenings. She met these women. Then she met a short, on a less attractive man that was coaching her and these other girls, and she had an affair with this person. And that's all in the first one. If you guys want to check that out, just go back to the previous video. You can listen to it yourself. I'm just giving a brief summary here. She ended up so she started, I thought she was projecting. I'm like, oh, she's accusing her husband of cheating because he stopped wanting sex and he was being less affectionate, yada, yada, yada. She went through his phone. She found out he was cheating, and she found out that he knew that she was cheating. It's a huge mess. It's a huge mess. And when we left off, before the update, she was talking about how her and her husband, after she confronted him about his cheating, and she told him that I know you knew about my cheating, they found comfort in the True Story channel, guys. I thought that was so funny. I'll read it here right before the update. It says, for the next 2 weeks, we were doing a true story therapy. We listened to some stories, talked about it, and found something positive in our comparison. It has helped us a lot. Better communication, better understanding of each other, and some hints to heal our wounds. I don't know if we will be able to heal and move forward, or if it will be the end for us. But I want to thank you, True Story. Thank you for being here. It gives us a chance to heal and reclaim our love. I thought that was mind-blowing. Wow, really? Am I a couples therapy channel now, guys? What happened here? All right, so there's more. So there's an update, and I'm going to finish this off here right now. So let's get into it. Update. In the weeks that followed, we were making progress. I was feeling that we were reclaiming our love and we were back at being the ideal couple. Our intimacy was back on top as well as our communication. That entire bad chapter was in the past, or so I thought. The problem was he was still effing that bimbo from the time he was still effing that bimbo from time to time and was not even trying to hide it. He told me that I must give him time because he doesn't know what to do. He had feelings for his girlfriend and cannot break up with her yet. He said that I know that his relationship with his girlfriend cannot be a fling. He said that I know he is not the type of guy to F around. He must have a connection with the woman to be intimate with her. He continued by saying that his girlfriend is a good woman and had raised her boy alone with the help of her parents. She is 31 and her son is 14, which means she had him at 17 while still in high school. The father, a boy from her high school, vanished before the birth of the baby. She had told my husband that she had only been with that boy, nobody else. I don't believe that one, not one bit, and you shouldn't also. How do you know? Maybe that was her only one at 17. You are mad. You have to understand, you cheated too. You cheated before you knew he was cheating. You know, with some guy you said that was less attractive, he was short. Come on. I'll always keep it real on these emails. Say how I feel. She said that being pregnant at 16, she was radioactive for any potential lover and was only in survival mode during the years after. So she didn't have time for dating and was not dating material anyway. Now she's had it a little easier. Her kid is older and she makes good money working as a waitress and a barmaid at the restaurant my husband and his coworkers frequently visit during the day. My husband made it clear. He understands my feelings, but if I force him to choose, he will choose her. Woo! Oh, man. For him, I was the cause of the situation and should be the one to suffer because of it. Like I said, you cheated on him. He found out and started cheating on you. You know, I would never say that's the thing to do. Oh, you catch her cheating, cheat on her. No, you leave her, you know, but you started all this. Yeah, he might have been in that restaurant and saw her often and thought, man, she's hot, but he didn't act on it. But as soon as he knew you was getting your back broken by some little short dude at the gym, I'm about to hop on this 31-year-old. But you said, he will choose her. For him, I was the cause of the situation and should be the one to suffer because of it. If I had stayed faithful, never have asked her out. See? Now he will make the best of a bad situation and make sure that I and she will not feel left out. I can't believe that. I must share my husband with another woman? Talk about karma. Hey, you made your bed, you gotta lie in it. My husband is so blind that he is willing to tie himself with a single mother with a teenage boy. He was able to F her at least 20 or 30 times, which compensated him more than enough for his bruised ego. Me, I need only one hand to count how many times I was with my fling. Well, maybe two hands. But I had more than enough punishment for my brief affair. My menopause and emptiness crisis ended up costing me a lot already. I am not ready to give up. I had won back his love. I will win back exclusivity. I will see his relationship with that little bee goes down in flames. Wow. I am the better option for him. Heck, I am the only option. Everything she can do for him in the bedroom, I can do better and give more. You can be sure about that. When he leaves for her house on Sunday, I will make sure that he is exhausted from lovemaking. What if he doesn't want to give you any? You know? His balls will be empty. She will only have leftovers. Oh my gosh, you are hilarious. I will not share my man like that for long. We will be able to heal and move forward. It will not be the end for us. Sorry for the long post. I'm sure you can tell that I'm ticked off. Thank you and take care. It's okay. I split it up into this second one's going to be shorter. And so when I had replied to her initially before reading the first one, I said, no, I didn't receive this email. I believe I missed this one. I will get to it and put it as a priority since you sent before and I missed it. And then she wrote again. Thanks, Drew. Last minute update. I've just found out that one of my so-called friends from the gym snitched on me. My husband knew because she told him. So that's how he found out. Okay, that's how he found out you were cheating. One of the other friends just told me last night that the backstabber B was in love with my man and deliberately betrayed me to get him. I'm furious. She is the reason for all this crap in my marriage. I feel like a foul. You feel like a foul. I have trusted them, befriended them, and all along they were after my man. They were the one encouraging me to flirt with the yoga instructor. Really? They were the ones that told me to see where the flirting will lead us. I have listened to these snakes, and all this time they were after something I already have. I feel like crap. I let them get between me and my 28 years of happiness, and I don't know if I will be able to reclaim all of that. Look, ma'am, you betrayed your husband. You betrayed him. Or someone you refer to as short, less attractive than your husband, less masculine. You slept with this guy because he complimented you. You know, it's now your husband's like, I'm not giving up this 31-year-old I got. I like her. And you're like, oh no, I'm going to make sure his balls are empty before he see. Now you have to put up with him going to go sleep with this woman. Look, you ruined your marriage. You're blaming it on the girls that wanted your man. Ma'am, you did this. This is all you. This is all you. You made your bed, now you gotta lie in it. I am interested to know what happened afterwards. What's happening? What's going on? I don't know. I read in the comments yesterday when I put out the first part of this, someone said they heard this story before on another channel. And I was thinking, did I read this? I don't remember this at all. I remember stories. I'm telling you, you can tell me a piece of a story. Yep, I remember that. And I've been doing this, what, 7 years? I don't remember this story. But I don't know if you had maybe sent it to another channel before. Maybe you thought it was me, but I don't know. But you're saying true story. You say, no, we sat and watched true story channel to help our marriage as therapy. I'm like, wow. But guys, what do you think about this? Guys, if you have not heard part one, go back and listen to part one. I'll put it in the cards and in the end credits. Listen to part one if you want to lead up to this. But guys, let me know what you think about this in the comments. What a wild story. I'll catch you guys at the next one.